Hello YouTube. It's been a minute since I've put the sound in, and if you've seen my previous videos, you know I did the door speakers and the rear deck, but I never really got into what I have in the trunk, and it is very simple, but it's effective until I make up my mind on what I want to do, how I want to change it. I just took the sound that I had out in my Expedition and put it in here. Went with new wiring just to be safe, make sure everything's straight. And the other part about it, like I said in my my little bio and about section, if you want to go to that, I've updated that, is that you know, I don't believe in going to these places that want to make you spend $1,000 and then you can't even turn it up that high and enjoy it. So I usually do budget builds that basically anybody can afford, and it's effective and it sounds good and you can enjoy it, and crank it up when you want to, turn it down how you feel. And I'm going to be going over that today. I'm going to have to go out to one of these little spots where not going to disturb the peace, you know. So there's gonna be a little pause right here. Okay, as in, first and foremost, first thing I always do when I get another vehicle is put me a nice little Pioneer radio in, which has too many features to even really go through them all, but it's got EQ, it's got bass boost, of course. You can adjust the power at each speaker. You can set the frequency, high pass, low pass, basically all your imaging you can get in these type of radios. That's why I love Pioneer. And of course, to come with the remote, which you can basically do everything and control your amp and the frequencies for your amp and bass boost for your amp right through here. Of course, you would have to set your amp first, but that's just first and foremost. And then you've seen my previous video, I've done the speakers, the doors, and the rear deck. But today I'm gonna go through the rest of the system, which is, like I say, very basic. Basically an old school setup. Let's go to the trunk and show you that. And yes, it is a beautiful day out here, as we can see. We've had a lot of rain though, but excuse the car, it's dirty. It's been raining a lot. But this is the setup right here. Soundstream Reference 10-inch. This speaker basically will not die. It just refuses to. And then the Boss Riot 1100 puts out good enough for me in my truck, and it does really good in here. I'll show you something. For those of you that've added sound in your car and you wonder why you can't get all the sound you want, under here there's a spot for the factory sub, which I spoke about. It's an 8-inch that would have fit in the back deck, but when you take this out to replace your back speakers, you can remove a sound deadening panel and open that up and use that as a port so your sound can come out. But or you could just put this back seat down. Of course, I had this mounted here because it's just easy for me. But get a little shot of that. Puts out good enough for me. And let's get this going. Now I don't have an amp on the interior speakers. I got 50 watts by 4. That's good enough for me right now. I'll probably do an upgrade on my sound system, but for right now, this is what we're rolling with. Of course, I like some old school rap, so get a little Scarface on in here. Let me get back in here, put these windows up, give you an idea of how we're rolling in here. And show you that this is really good.
Do your thing, dog. Never hate a dude for try. That's insane, dog. Get your motherfucking money. That's the thing, dog. Too many homies die young. Feel my pain, y'all.
See, this amp comes with all the features to adjust like you need to.
Oh, it's young face like it's yeah, heavyweight. Got a bad bitch every step. On the grind, non-stop till I touch this cake. Mark ass niggas stay the fuck up out my way. I'm the OG. What would I say? I'm a H-Town nigga from around the way. Southside ride dirty like I'm UGK. Asshole white nature like my name is Trey. And I'm the gangbang. I control the game. What I'm representing here is hoes and green. Know I say the same thing, I'll be old and gray. Oh, I fall off the rap about my clothes and chain. Little brain popping trunk dog, but that ain't me. His elbows hit the scene back in 83. I stay street when it's done, that's that. You can find me in your hood pumping monster crack. I roll over rodents and rovers with rims on them. Sniffing out a red eye, exposing and then dome them. A lot of niggas bitches that claim that they OGs. A straight up pussy and claims he knows me. See, I putting out these DVDs. Now my shit that hit the streets, he got to squat to pee. Got the fans on his team, so they watching me. Mousetrap for a rat pussy, watch and see. I've been straight for long, getting Jake for long.
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah, check this out, my nigga. What's up? So a lot of niggas out here, they got a lot of shit to motherfucking say, yeah. But when a nigga bring it to them niggas, what's up? They can't stand up for what they motherfucking said. Nah, I ain't say that, he said that. If you got something to say, my nigga, stand up for what you said, my nigga.
Tell him to come to the square, nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying,
you don't like what I'm saying, then buck. Swing when you see me, we can throw them hands up. If you ain't know this nigga, I don't give a fuck. If I said it, then I meant it. And what fuck, nigga, stand up. You don't wanna see the trigger man bust, hit you and your man's up. Make it hard for niggas to stand up. Take it through, they don't want it with us, dude. Nothing motherfuckers do, us a motherfucker. Got a mouth in my keep your mouth right, checks, did your ass take cash. 145 in the mind, you sleep class. Wanna survive, better scramble like eggs, break bags. Cause I know how to handle this fake ass. I'ma ride on you and hide you yesterday's trash. Never spraying rounds through the glands. Till you land face down in the grass till I land. That's the end of the saga. The end of my problems, nigga, master and Impala. No laugh what I'm modeling, watch the news tomorrow. And that's the end, checkmate, game over, I holler. Now I'm telling you, partner, you don't know what you're doing. Don't recognize the trouble you're getting into in the ruin. Yes, man, I spent my childhood in a wild hood. And all the gangsta shit you talking.
This right here is with the amp off.
But make it understood, you gon' have to show me. I'm an OG, you wanna overthrow me. Stand up. You don't like what I'm saying, then buck. Swing when you see me, we can throw them hands up. Stand up. If you ain't know this nigga, I don't give a fuck. If I said it, then I'm and what fuck, nigga, stand up. You don't wanna see the trigger man bust, hit you and your man's up. Make it hard for niggas to stand up. Tell your crew they don't want it with us, dude.
Nobody
see, now you see why I said this is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to put 212s They want 2,000 watt amp and stuff, but I'm like, okay, that's cool. You showing it off, yeah, you bumping loud, but that's for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older now, I gotta admit, but shoot, to me, I'm good.
Cause they ain't never seen a carbine or Mini 14 or Tommy gun with 100-round fucking
You don't like what I'm saying, then buck. Swing when you see me, we can throw them hands up and stand up. You ain't know this nigga, I don't give a fuck. If I said it, then I meant it. And what fuck, nigga, stand up. You don't wanna see the trigger man bust. Hit you and your man's up. Make it hard for niggas to stand up. Tell your crew